fools. They're doing it on purpose. They want us to say something, and I simply cannot stand them the way they behave. It's
But you
annoying.
can but here it's possible to actually get nearly like honest back and forth like on the VC. And that's something like don't look that like that's a given. Like it takes something to even get to this point that you're dissatisfied with that like other people have had to like wait for, this potential to occur. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
but
like
what kind of got me rolling was when Witsit was debating. I don't know whether you were there or not. Witsit, the last time when he showed up, when I was there, he had a conversation with a guy. I don't know, maybe it was AK, or I don't know who it was. A guy or something. I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe I remember the profile
AK,
pic.
yeah, they sound the same to me. They got similar names. Okay, go ahead.
So that guy believes that NASA landed on the moon in 1969. And when he was asked, that guy or some other guy, I don't know, when Witsit asked him why didn't they go back, and he was like, we had the technology, but we don't have the money to go there. What the fuck, bro? I'm like, what? Like, do you actually believe that nonsense? I mean, these are the kind of reasonings, that they
Like
actually
so
give.
so there's going to be people that are like experienced with playing video games out there, and they are strategists to some degree, and they're going to employ strategy in order not to look like a fool talking about this kind of thing. So they will deflect back to what like in an area that they can kind of manage. When it's getting too out of control. Um,
But but bro, the
did
thing
you
is,
understand? Like
what
it
if
could take.
no, listen. What I'm trying to say is, okay, if they are employing strategy and purposely wasting our time, okay, maybe, they are just trolls, I get it. But what if, they actually believe that is indeed the case? I mean, just think about this. If they are that delusional, then what's the point? I mean, it's
I'll tell you
hopeless,
the
isn't
point.
it?
Right? What you're doing and saying right now, that's the point. You're questioning, you're saying what's going on, you're upset. That's the point. This is what you got to understand. What you're going through right now, that's the point, brother. Understand that.
Okay, I get it.
Don't look for logic. They just want to get you mad, angry, and off tilt, just like the way you are now.
All right. So that's what it is. Damn it.
Yeah, bro, it's hard to accept, right? But that's what it is. That's their whole game because they have no argument. They have no argument. You got to understand that. Their model is falling apart. They're seeing their model fall apart by the day. They have nothing left. They have really nothing left.
Oh, it's cognitive dissonance then? Is that what you're trying to say?
Uh, well, the hardened ones know. The hardened ones, they know what's going on. They're doing it on purpose, most of them. The ones that are getting you angry, those ones, they know, I believe. Yeah. It's just a game for them. Look, think about this, right? When you tell somebody that it's physically impossible for their model to exist, right? Now, this is a fact, right? They live in a ball surrounded by gas in a vacuum. That's their model. That
Yeah.
is physically impossible. So, what are they going to say? They're either going to say you're dumb, you don't understand, it tapers off slowly, blah, blah, blah. They have no answer for this. It's not an argument, right? It's physically impossible. So they have only one choice to go crazy. What's going to happen right now? Watch this. Go ahead. Come on. I saw you press your button, bro. Come on. You can do it. Come on, Don.
Oh,
You know you got it. You know you want to say it. Come on.
yeah. Oh, wait, what? Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to Don. He was gonna say, but since I caught him before he said it, he's staying quiet now.
Uh,
What?
See,
Vacuums are great. It's great to live next to one, in one. All you need is a bit of gravity.
see what I mean, bro? That's all they have. I think
Yeah.
vacuum is great, and we can live next to gravity. He knows it's physically impossible, right? But he has to say that. He
No,
has to say,
I
like,
don't.
I knew he was going to say gravity. It's like I made him say that. I knew he was going to say that.
I know
He
it's
has
really
to say that.
possible.
You get
Really
it?
possible if you got gravity.
Yeah. So that's
Look at
basically it. Yeah.
look at the side chat. He basically says this guy 𝐿𝐶𝐈𝐒𝐂𝐒𝐲 is that this guy's a globie. So he's like, if you have a glue allergy, that's the kind of thing I'll stick with you. That'll stick. So Tyler Durden, since you want to desperately engage me, what's wrong with this math? Wait, what is he talking about? Why would I want to engage him? On what? Who is he?
Just get out of that chat, bro. Don't even look at that chat. They're just gonna tick you off and throw you off topic.
Yeah,
Don't even
don't
read
even
it.
pay. Yeah.
It ain't worth it.
It's a
Like
new
now
global.
here's what you do. Here's what you do, okay? You want to stop getting annoyed by chat? You just block them. And you can see what they say later, but you've got them identified. You've got them identified. And then you'll see like that all the things that you see in chat that are not blocked are people that you like can stomach what they're saying, and you don't think that they're just like in some kind of mental tailspin. You know what I mean? And some of these guys, they just like to chat. Like they'll just like hook up to any keyboard and just be like, I'll just make dad jokes about fishing lures all day. Like they'll just do whatever, So if you give them some of your attention, they're like, oh yay, I have nobody's attention in my life, so I have this guy's attention. Now let's have some fun. So
I'll be
don't
polite, okay?
be
I'll
a-
reply, but I'll be polite. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna,
No, you
listen.
should.
It's not like I'm not polite. This is what I actually think. That's the reason why I just type what I think. Now he has a problem with it. So if that is indeed the case, then I'm like, wait a minute. Let's talk like one of those. I don't know, one of those monks that you see, living in the Himalayas or something. Let's talk like that. Maybe then he'll listen. No, he won't. But still, let's just go with it.
You might
You're
end up
the best player on their team if you keep responding. You're the
blocking
best
them.
player on their team.
Identify and block.
then play you, bro.
Once you figure out the game of your opponent, right? And I just told you some of their tactics, then it gets easier. If you understand what their goal is not to win an argument, not to display knowledge, not to learn anything. Their goal is to get you upset. If you understand that, I'm talking about the trolls now, right? Of course, there's good people. I'm talking about the trolls. If you understand that, you're one step ahead of them.
Yes.
And when you're quiet this long, I know you're reading the chat.
Yeah, I'm reading it and I'm replying. I'm typing as well because I'll just.
So,
No, I'm not
now
going.
here's what's happened though. Look, because it's now like could you have given a shit about what they thought a few hours ago? Now you do, and now all of a sudden, like
It's
you're
not like
almost like
it's not
you're
about
tuning
me.
into their. You shut the fuck up. You are tuning into their like psychology, like the whole thing that when you get engaged into this, like your cognitive dissonance to their cognitive dissonance is like they
No,
already
there's
own the
no.
cognitive dissonance. You're the chill guy, bro. So just be the chill guy because you
No,
have perception. You can see things. Don't worry about what
it's not.
one guy says.
It's not. It's
Okay.
not about me giving a shit about what they think or anything. I was just trying to understand how, and I'm shocked actually. I cannot believe this is how stupid they are. Like they're. I thought that maybe they were globe earthers, but they on the moon landing they were like, okay, because moon landing could be debunked using their logic, not ours. Right. I mean, it's not like what we believe in is that the moon is not a planet. It's not even a solid thing. It's something, that is closer to the dome or something. So based on our logic, it doesn't need to be debunked. It's their logic which contradicts itself when it comes to moon landing because it's their whole globe Earth and being 238,000 kilometers away from the Earth and all that. That is where their whole landing thing, the fable that they landed on the moon, gets debunked. It's not me, and they still, I mean, despite all that, they still believe that they went to the moon in 1969. So if that is indeed the case, then there's nothing that that I could say or you could say that could actually beat sense into
Now
these
you're
guys.
getting it. Now you're starting to understand it. Exactly. There's nothing that you can say or do that will change their minds. Once you understand that, then you're in the game. Now you put on your shoes. Now you tied on your laces, right? Now you get the game. Before, you weren't getting the game. You thought you were actually debating somebody, right? But you're not. No, no, no. You're dealing with gaslighters. Once you understand what gaslighting is, right? Maybe Google it and understand what gaslighting really is. That's exactly what they're doing. Gaslighting.
Holy shit, I woke up to SC saying gas with a Z 3 times in a row.
Good morning, Jeremy. Gaslighting. How's
Who's
that?
gas?
Gaslighting.
Who's gaslighting you? I can't really say it like that. Who's gaslighting you?
No, I'm telling him how the trolls behave because he's getting upset, right? And I'm telling him, don't get upset. Their objective is not to debate you, not to lay out information. Their objective is to get you off tilt, to make you tilt like a pinball game, right? That's their. Yeah, I'm trying to explain that to him.
You gotta unravel this shit, man. He's like, you get too wrapped up, bro. Too wrapped up. You don't gotta address everything. You don't gotta feel like, I know what it's like, man. You don't have to feel like you have to like defend it to the hilt or flat earth isn't real or some shit. Like, yo, fuck them dudes, bro. Block them guys. I got people I won't even debate anymore or talk to. I don't even like, I do talk to them, but because I'm a mod, but I don't. There's people like I won't engage with because it's just not worth it. You can tell who's real. I got a list, bro. You can tell who's real and who's not.
Yeah, exactly that. Yep.
They always go by this, prove it to me that the moon landing was fake. You don't have any evidence that it was fake. I'm like, wait a minute. Do you have any evidence it was real? The fuck, bro, these people.
Bro, have you ever heard me talk to them about dust, pressure, heat? Have you ever heard me talk to them about the moon landing and their nonsense? Like, there's so much stuff.
I
It's
don't know.
like beyond comedy.
I like how they're saying now the moon dust goes everywhere, except for on the lunar pads, the pads of the lunar lander.
And the
It went
camera.
everywhere
And
except
the
there.
camera. And the camera, Jeremy. Don't forget the camera now.
Yeah, your stupid Hasselblad camera.
My stupid nails in the coffin, huh? That they have
That thing's
yeah.
I'm saying that thing's a piece of shit, bro. There's no way it would have took pictures.
No way, bro. No freaking way. So, with all the knowledge that we have now, granted, in the early days, man, I was sweating because we didn't know most of this stuff, right? And they came on and they had all their formulas and they sounded, that they knew what they were talking about. Yeah, those days are over, man. We know your model. Those days